Hello, hello, everyone. Mic check. Am I coming through okay? I think so. Let's do this. Guys, what's going on? Welcome to hashtag TNTJOFI, tech news that Jerome Ortega finds interesting. I am your host, Jerome Ortega. That took a lot of energy to get out of me. I'll explain in a second. Today is Monday, October 12th. It is 2:17 p.m. Central here in Chicago. 65 degrees today, quite rainy outside. You can't see that behind me, but kind of a cold day. And I'm a little bit under the weather. This weekend I wasn't feeling the best, and I don't know if I fully recovered yet. I still went for like a 5-mile walk today, and it took a lot out of me. So I actually debated doing the stream today, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do the stream. Let's see how it goes, and have a discussion, have a chill. Let's not rage. Let's hopefully not rage. Guys, how's it going? How was your weekend? You do anything fun, special, exciting? I've been just working all weekend. It's been very busy for me lately, but it is nice to see everybody. So let me go ahead and say hi to everyone. Edgar Hernandez, sup Jerome? Happy Monday. iPhone Jerome instead of Pixel Jerome for today. So no, we're going to talk about the iPhone, but we're also going to talk about the Pixel 5. We're also going to talk about the Pixel 6. We're not really going to talk about it, but yeah. I have a question to ask. Did I put that in the title? I might have, though. So Edgar says the iPhone mini is probably going to have a tiny battery. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. That's also what she said. How about the screen? 720p with the notch. I don't know about the screen yet, but we'll see what this article says. There's like this whole leak from a leakster that's leaking the leaks. So we'll discuss. Deepak Murthy, hello. What's going on, Deepak? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, guys? Happy Monday, everybody. It is the most dreary day today. like all I wanted to do when I woke up today was just stay in bed and not get out. And I was like, or not get up. And I was like, Jerome, you need to get to work because I also have a day job in the morning. So I had to. Manuel Esparza Jr. Hi everyone. What's going on, Manuel? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Subscriber says, I think the iPhone 12 will have a good battery life. I think so too. 60 hertz and 5 nanometer chipset. That's right. It's using 5 nanometers. Yeah? Is that right? I believe so. The Woo, Bromy Rome. What up, dog? What up, dog? What up, the Woo? Hope you had a good weekend. Busy weekend. Can't complain. Just very, very tired today. Very low energy. I'm good, Deepak. I'm a little under the weather. It's not COVID. I don't think it's COVID. I just think I'm tired today. Manuel says so many Pixel 5 unboxing videos. That's what I've heard. Am I right in saying this though? You see one video, you've seen them all, or am I not right in saying that? Do you guys actually want to sit and watch other unboxing videos for the Pixel 5? Are they not all the same at this point? Hey, here's the Pixel 5. Here's the black one or the green one. It feels a certain way, but I can't really tell you because I'm under embargo. Oh, what can I tell you about this? And I can't because I'm under embargo. No, embargo. And then when does the embargo lift? October 14th, right? 8 a.m. Pacific time. So then people will release the real thoughts on how they feel about the phone. But are they going to be real thoughts, or are they going to be kind of like, oh, it's it's kind of good. It's not the worst, because they want the Pixel 6 next year. So will we get real unbiased reviews? I don't know. But maybe we'll watch those when those come out. I'm so weird energy today. William Maya, sup everyone? What's going on, William? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Subscriber says MKBHD still hasn't received his Pixel 5. Subscriber, you made a typo there. That's supposed to say MKBHD still hasn't received his Pixel 6. You know, he's had his Pixel 5 for the last 6 months. He just hasn't decided to make a video yet. Will D. What up, Jerome? What up, Will? What's going on, man? Welcome. What happened to me? What do you mean, what happened to me? What are you talking about? What's going on, Oskin? Welcome. Adwait, Sharma, long time no see. Hey, good looking. Thank you, sir. Hey, good looking yourself. Nice to see you, Adwait. Welcome. I am not raging today, Edgar. Let's not rage today, guys, please. I'm waiting for Flossie's review. So has he not put it out yet? I mean, they're still under embargo though, right? So they can only unbox it. That's probably why MKQHQ isn't talking about it. Maybe he wants to actually give his opinion and not just unbox the phone. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why. Maybe. Okay. A subscriber says Pixel 6 will rock that powerful 6 nanometer 775G chipset. Well, they're supposed to have their own in-house, right? So they're not going to be using a Snapdragon. Am I correct in saying that? Maybe. Ruben, what up, party people? What up, Jerome? Praying you feel better. Bro. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for someone who cares about how I'm feeling. I'm just kidding. Deepak also asked me how I was feeling. No, I know you guys care. Thank you guys. Oskin says, I'm waiting for the sale for the Pixel 4a. Is that what you're waiting for? Right? G Burial. What up, Jerome? What up, G Burial? Wearing that Packer hat. I know that's not a Packer hat. I'm not feeling those colors, bro. What up, G Burial? How you doing, man? William says, rumors are saying Apple chose 5G over the 120 hertz display. I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. That's quite a shame. That's quite a shame to hear that. If I were to ask all of you right now, would you rather have, well, maybe this might be a double-edged sword, but if I asked you right now, would you rather have 5G today or would you rather have 120 hertz display refresh rate? Yes, having 120 hertz might, drain that battery. But if you had to pick today, right now, 5G or 120 hertz refresh rate, which one would you pick? I would pick 120 hertz refresh rate. Even though I probably wouldn't care much for it, I would rather have that technology than 5G right now. But that's me. If you planned on having this iPhone for the next 5 years, then maybe 5G makes more sense. Maybe it makes more sense, especially for an iPhone. Especially for an iPhone. Because most people will probably be keeping it for quite some time. And maybe by then, in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it might be like commonplace, mainstream, you know? Big House Productions. Hey, hey, hey. Sup, everyone. What's going on? Big House. Welcome, welcome. Sam, Ayub. Oh, God damn it, Sam. I have to respond to you in DMs. Do I? Don't I? I got to do that, Sam. Sorry about that. What's up, Sam? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. G. Burial says, sick of unboxings. Give some impressions or just hold off because I don't want to see anymore. Exactly. It's like, why am I gonna watch any more unboxing videos? What's the point? Like, it's gonna be the same goddamn phone that we've seen now many, many times. If I could pronounce this, I would, but I see the letter T at the end. So I want the iPhone 12 Pro. Me too. That's probably what I'm going to be buying. Although I've heard that the iPhone 12 Pro Max might have a little extra something, something. So I might have to buy that behemoth of a phone, which I don't really want to spend money on. To be honest with you, I don't want to spend $1,000 on another phone. I don't really have money for another phone at this point, but I don't know. We'll see. Where's Paul Hendricks? Is he in here? I was about to say, who knows? I see Paul in here. Deepak Murthy said, oh, by the way, I can't, if you want to give me your pronunciation, please do so. Otherwise, I'm gonna call you T. I'm gonna call you T like this guy back here. That's you see that T on his goddamn neck around there? That's T right there. But I'll call you T as well. Deepak Murthy, I think on the 15th we'll get reviews by those wait. Wait. I don't want to call all of them sellouts. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just well said, Deepak. Baron of Gray Matter, aka Ed Collins, right? Ed Collins. Idiot Squad in the house. Idiot Squad. What's going on, Idiot Squad? Baron of Gray Matter. I like that name, Baron of Gray Matter. Welcome. Sam Ayub says, kind of tired watching Pixel 5 unboxings at this point. Yeah, I haven't watched anything else except what we've watched together as a whole, as a group. Big House says, right, Jerome. I'm sure he has the Pixel 5 XL as well. I'm sure he does. I'm sure there's a special MKBHD phone coming out from him as well. It's all matte black. I don't know what else he likes. I know he talks about matte black a lot. that's about all I know. Edgar says, actually, subscriber meant to say Jerome hasn't received his free Pixel 5 from Google. Haven't received shit from Google. Not at all. Burker Dogan. Hi there. Remember me from the Pixel launch night? Maybe. there were so many people on that live stream that day. It was like 250 people. But the name sounds kind of familiar. But Burker, hello, welcome. How was your weekend? Hopefully it was good. The Woo. Google is giving out Pixel 5s to all these YouTubers who have no business. It's ridiculous. So the Woo, I'm just gonna put this out there. Somebody, I'm not gonna name names unless that person wants to name names, but I was getting DMs or straight up messages about this as well. They were like, how are these other YouTubers getting Pixel 5s and you're not? And then I always have to be like, listen, I got one before. They gave me a Pixel before. They probably don't like the way I talk about it. They probably don't like the way I do my videos. They probably don't like the fact that I don't say hashtag Team Pixel all day. So, and then people are always like, well, why don't you talk to them? Why don't you, I've tried to. I'm like, hey, do you remember me? You used to give me pixels, but now you don't because maybe I'm too raw. Whatever. So I'm not one to say that they have business having it or not, but that's Google picking who gets it. I think at this point they're trying to reach out to micro influencers, right? Micro influencers are people who have even lower sub counts, which it's not a bad thing. Like I don't, if it was up to me, I feel like I deserve more subscribers. I feel like I'm a different niche. I'm a different niche or whatever that talks about phones in a different way, but maybe not the mainstream way. And it is what it is. So, but yeah, that's just how Google does. So I'll just wait. I'll wait till I get mine. I'll be patient, see what happens, and then I'll give you my thoughts there. Samuel Bertrand. Wow. From Facebook as well. Samuel, you're not here when Brian's here. Brian also shows up on Facebook. For anyone that doesn't know, I've known Sam here. You see that picture of Sam right here in this avatar? I took that picture. I've known Sam. Sam and I have been like very close friends since freshman year of high school. We've known each other for a long, long time. Sam, nice to see you in here. Nice to see you finally stop by. Are you not working today? Ruben MQ. Yeah, MKQHQ. That's his name, right? That's his name. Thank you, Will. Hit the like button. Do me a favor. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Sujo. What up, Sujo? Nobody cares. About what? What are we talking about? The unboxings, or are we talking about something else? I know Sujo's only here for the iPhone. What's going on, Sujo? Jennifer Cho, I'm amazed. Jerry Rig Everything didn't do a video taking apart the 4A. Is there a reason for that? I don't watch his videos either. I used to watch a couple of them back in the day, but I don't know. I just don't. I don't know what it is about watching other tech YouTubers. I don't know. Maybe that's why they don't give me phones, because I don't watch other people. I don't know. Why didn't he do one? I would have imagined that that would have been a popular phone to do. What does he do? Like taking apart a phone. What does he call it? Does he have a name for what he does to the phone? Breaks them? I don't know. Will says, yep, because 120 hertz would kill the battery. Yeah, so there's that double-edged sword about that as well, is that it could do that. Have that issue. The Woo says the Pixel 5 is like that big girl at a party. The Woo, where are you going with this? The Woo, we're not touching that. Crosswhite 17 5G. What about 5G? We're gonna talk. Oh, you're saying you would take 5G over 120 hertz. Is that what you're saying? I gotcha. Ben Zizi says 120 hertz. So both sides right there, both sides. Will says easier to market 5G because most people don't know what 120 hertz means. That's a fair enough point, but like, me and many of us here, I don't care about the marketing part of it. Six says he'd rather have 120 hertz. What's going on, Six? Thank you for stopping by on Twitch. Thank you for providing your input as well. Thank you. William says I'd pick 120 hertz and sit next to an outlet. There you go. Oh, sorry, I missed the last stream, but I watched its replay. Thank you, Oskin. Thank you for watching the replay. I appreciate that. Sam says 120 hertz because 5G isn't available in my country. There you go. Fair enough. Selwonk, what's up? Are you reacting to the Apple launch event tomorrow? Nah, I thought about doing it, but I don't know. I don't know enough about the iPhones to really sit there and like complain the way I do about the Pixel phones. So I'll probably, I actually have to work at that time frame anyway. So I do have a day job, y'all. I do work in the mornings. So I'll probably have it like on my other monitor while I'm working, but I probably won't be reacting to it. So Baron of Gray Matter says the iPhone 12 Pro doesn't have LiDAR. I thought it does have LiDAR. I thought it's just going to have a different, we're going to talk about it. Big House says, am I the only one that isn't a fan of the Sage Green Pixel 5? So I was going to buy the Sage Green one, or the sort of Sage, or whatever they call it, but sort of green, right? But when I saw the black one, I was like, man, I might keep the black one over the green one. I ordered both, so I'm going to open both and then I'm going to keep one. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I might keep the black one over the green one. We'll see though, when I actually, open it up and see. Dugemeister, Hello, Jerome and fam. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Dugemeister. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling down. I know we're 20 minutes into this, and I still haven't gotten to the first story, like always. Vibob Vij, what's going on, Vibob? Welcome. Hey, everyone. Hope y'all had a nice weekend. Pretty good weekend. Just busy, busy, busy. Yeah, Will says I prefer the black one. Good memory, Jay. I'm trying. I try to keep up with a lot of people between here and my other channel and my other work stuff and all the other stuff I'm doing. I'm trying to keep that love for everybody. For everybody. Maybe next year you will receive. No, I won't. No, I won't. Subscriber, I will not. Let's get this straight. Let's get this straight right now. Google does not give two shits about me. They don't. Unless I hashtag Team Pixel all day, I amongst other things, they're not going to give me shit. They're not giving me shit. So Big House says Pixel should have done similar to the Samsung with the S20 Fan Edition and offered more color options. I mean, I wouldn't say no to more options for sure. Solomon's Tech, welcome. Nice to see you. Canceled my Pixel 5 pre-order. Going to get the 4A 5G, but Google taking a whole month to get these devices in customers' hands is just not good. I completely agree. I also said that waiting an entire month might frustrate people enough that they're just going to be like, forget it. I'm just going to buy the Pixel 5 then. But you're pretty much cutting out consumers that way, doing that. I hear you. Is there a reason you're canceling it? Are you canceling it for a particular reason? Are you canceling it because you don't think it's worth the $700? Are you canceling it because of the under display speaker? Are you canceling it because it's too similar to the 4A 5G and $500 is a better price point? Is it all of the above? Let me know. I'm actually curious why you're canceling it. Subscriber says, if I was in the US, I'd get the Pixel 4a 5G. I feel like most people would. William says, Google, give it to him. He's worth it. It's not happening. William. I'm at work. It's slow. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for watching me at work. Don't get in trouble, sir. The other Sam says, to be honest, Google messed up this year. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I miss the Nexus days. Google didn't disappoint back in the day. Like, yes and no. I was always excited for Nexus phones, but I can't say the Nexus phones were like perfect. The 6P, I think, was my favorite of them all still. Sam says my favorite picture too. It is, man, because I took it. That's why. Javi in the house. Day off today. Happy day off, especially on this rainy Chicago Monday afternoon. Nice to have you, Javi. Welcome. Deepak says, Solomon, I'm getting the 4A 5G. Why? Because it's way cheaper. I like the headphone jack for audio production. I don't care about wireless charging. Maybe the IP rating is useful. So those three. Yeah. Great points, Deepak. Great points. Dugemeister says, I guess it has something to do with him exposing how weak the aluminum frame was on the Pixel 4 XL. You mean jerry rig everything? Is that what you mean? Will says destroys the phone. That's what it is. Aiden, what's going on, Aiden? Brockman, welcome. I take 5G, but that's only because the 5G where I live is amazing. I'm jealous, Aiden. I'm very jealous. I wish I could have 5G here because like it's awful here. We'll see when I get the Pixel 5, 4A 5G, iPhone 12, whichever one I get. I'm still trying to figure out which iPhone 12 I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm going to get yet at this point. Sujo says, you don't have to react to the Apple event. You have all the info already. React now. Yeah, Sujo's right. We're going to go about that. We're going to go over that. Subscriber says, I don't care about neither, to be honest. That's a good point. Like 120 hertz refresh rate and 5G, those are two things I don't care about much. But I would take 120 hertz over 5G today if I had to. Tony Pazzo, hi Pixel Jerome, phone Jerome, iPhone Jerome. Hi. I was going to put something at the beginning of your name, Tony, but hi Tony Pazzo, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Team Vari is in here as well. Happy Monday, everyone. What's going on, Team Vari? Welcome. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good weekend, man. The Woo says, since it has an aluminum back, the question is case or no case? No case, but that's me. You know, I never use cases ever. Somebody DM'd me on Twitter and said, do you use cases or screen protectors? I said no. And I said, if a phone came with a case, I never use it. And if a phone has a screen protector already added on it, I take it off. Why? Because I don't like it, but that's me. Fazil Khan, hi mate, you're back. I am. It's Monday. It's 2 p.m. Central. I'm always here Monday through Friday. Even though I'm not feeling 100% today, I said, let's stream. We'll take an hour, we'll stream, and then I'm a dip after. Hi, streamer Roonies. I like that in a very weird, like fun way. All right, guys. I gotta get into the story. Can I get into my stories, y'all? Can we get into these stories? Let me say hi to people I haven't said hi to. Stefan, hello. Are you excited for tomorrow? Do I look excited? I mean, I'm excited because I want to see what Apple is going to offer. Like, let's be honest. This iPhone 12 is probably going to beat the Pixel 5 in a lot of respects. But we're going to talk about it after I say hi to the people I haven't said hi to. Shark, what's going on, Shark? I wish they would bring back that Pixel 1 Blue. It was so clean. I hear you. Shark, what's going on? Fazil says, can you please suggest which is better, phone skins or cases? I mean, I'm planning to use a skin for the first time. Will it protect from minor drops? Probably not. I mean, it might protect from minor drops, real minor drops, but don't be kidding yourself. A skin is nowhere near as protective as a case. If you're worried that you're going to drop your phone, get a case for your phone. I don't use cases for my phones, but if you are somebody that is prone to dropping it, get a case for your phone. Just FYI. Javon. Hey, Rome. What's going on, Javon? Welcome to the stream. Chris is here. Hey, Jerome. Have I missed much? No, you haven't missed much. Thank you for dropping by. Hero Plane says transparent case. There you go. All right. I am scrolling down because I cannot. Yeah, the Woo says start already. I'm starting. Hold on. Who have I not said hi to? I haven't said hi to Igor Pajkanovic. Igor, what's going on? Evening. Bean Juice. Hey, how's it going? I'm good. Thank you for dropping by. And then Ted. Hi, Jerome. Hi, Ted. How's it going? All right. Let us get into the first story. We are going to talk about this goddamn iPhone. This article from GSM Arena, which was given to me by Sujo. Sujo, thank you for sharing this with me, is saying the comprehensive iPhone 12 leak brings all the details ahead of next week's event. Brings all, how does that song go? Brings all the boys to the yard, right? Am I saying that right? Brings all the ice cream, milkshake. Everything is set for Apple to introduce the iPhone 12 October 13th, which is tomorrow. Yes, I am not reacting to it, just an FYI. I mean, it would be fun, but I don't have the time. I'm working during that time, so sorry. But we will talk about it today. Like Sujo said, we have everything we need to know today. So Chinese tipster Kang, who holds a strong reputation with his past leaks and got the stamp of approval from Ice Universe, compiled a detailed post with all the key iPhone 12 details, including pricing and availability. This is very can I zoom? This is already, nope, this is not gonna, I think it looked better the other way. Oh, here we go. So the main points, there's a HomePod Mini, $100. I don't really care about that. iPhone, 4 models. We know this already. iPhone 12 mini, 5.4 inches, starting at $700. Black, white, red, blue, green. iPhone 12, $800. So this iPhone 12 mini is right at the price for the Pixel 5, the iPhone 12, which is probably going to be the most comparable to the Pixel 5, is $800. Black, white, red, blue, green. iPhone 12 Pro, 6.1 inches. $1,000. Oh, okay. That's good. It's 1,000. It's not. I thought it was going to be more. Gold, silver, graphite, blue. Ooh, blue. What kind of blue? They don't say what kind of blue. iPhone 12 Pro Max starting at $1,100. Gold, silver, graphite, and blue. Same colors. All are 5G models. Only the US model has the millimeter wave standard. The key point, no earphones and chargers are provided. I think we all knew this. I think we knew they weren't going to be including earpods, no charging brick, probably just a lightning cable, right? Just a lightning cable and the phone. Because, they're trying to protect the environment, save on all the additional accessories. That's why they're doing it. It has nothing to do with money. They just want to help protect the environment, guys. That's all they're trying to do. all they're trying to do. So yeah, all of these phones are going to have 5G. They're all going to be capable of millimeter wave. That's interesting that somebody pointed out that's probably why they're not offering 120 hertz refresh rates though. I wasn't aware of that. So 12 mini and 12 memory capacity. What? Well, 12 mini and the 12. So you can get 64 gigs, 128 gigs, 256. At least they give you a 256 option. Why they have a 64 option is ridiculous. There should be no more 64 options for any of this. The 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, 128, 256, and 512. So they offer a much larger option as well for the Pro and Pro Max. 4 screens, Super Retina XDR display, and there's a new screen glass technology, ceramic shield front cover, simply a ceramic substrate glass, which increases hardness and resistance to drop. Okay, great. Wonderful. So better drop protection, I guess, right? Why won't I can't zoom into this one? Well, that's not, all right. This thing is so hard to read. Jesus Christ. So wireless charging returns to MagSafe with a power of 15 watts. So 15 watt wireless charging. 4 mobile phones can directly shoot Dolby Vision. There's a bright spot in the function Smart Data Mode. My understanding is that 4G, 5G is allocated according to the application bandwidth. Specific big data throughout applications use 5G, which is estimated to be to save power. Okay. All right, here we go. Camera photography is the key point. I'm afraid it's not accurate enough here. Well, great. Some parts are described in English. iPhone 12 mini has a dual camera, wide angle, and an ultra wide. f1.6 aperture. The iPhone 12, exactly the same thing. Deep Fusion and Night Scene mode have become better. Smart HDR also has a new upgrade. That is Smart HDR 3. I think we all knew that Apple wasn't going to just let their night mode and their ultra wide be exactly the same as the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro. Having an upgrade in night mode, in the wide angle, I'm actually curious to see how good the wide angle is going to be, or the ultra wide. I'm curious to see if the Pixel 5 is going to be better. If the Pixel 4a 5G is going to be better with the ultra wide camera versus what the iPhone 12 is going to offer. Also night mode. I preferred night mode on the iPhone 11 over my Pixel 4. I still feel the same way, although I haven't done an update since then, but I'm assuming they're going to be pretty similar still. But I think the iPhone 12 is going to bring it in the camera department. They're going to bring it in the camera department, not only in their top of the line one, but it looks like that 12 mini and the regular 12, they're gonna have the heavy hitters still. It's gonna be a good competition for the Pixel 5. What else we got here? So now when we get into the Pro, you're gonna get the wide angle, the ultra wide angle, and then the telephoto plus the LiDAR. So there is LiDAR, or at least in this leak. LiDAR is coming to the Pro, not just the Pro Max. The new wide angle 7P lens. Why is it called 7P? What does that mean? F1.6 aperture, 52 millimeter focal length. Is that 52? Yeah, 52. 52 millimeter focal length. Sorry. There you go. You guys can't even read that. Let me just read it to you guys. Telephoto, the whole system can provide 4 times optical zoom. So at $1,000, at $300 more than the Pixel 5, you get a telephoto. Do you really need it? Depends. Is it worth an extra $300? Probably not. But the phone isn't just an extra telephoto lens. There's a lot more to a phone than just that. But if you are just looking into photography, maybe the regular iPhone 12 is the better bet, and you don't need 4 times optical. But it looks like it says here The 12 Pro Max, God, you guys, there's no way. I can't even like zoom into this. The 12 Pro Max has, again, a wide angle, an ultra wide angle, a telephoto, LiDAR. But this one has a different focal length, 65 millimeter instead of 52. And then this provides 5 times optical zoom. So better zoom, like with like no visible like degradation in quality. The key point, the biggest difference between the 12 Pro Max and the 12 Pro is that the 12 Pro Max also has a larger sensor. So this is the part where I was a little confused. So it says here, the 12 Pro Max has a larger sensor, 47% larger. Expansive is added before the description of the 12 Pro Max ultra wide angle. My question is the larger sensor in the main sensor, or is that larger sensor in the ultra wide? If it's in the main sensor, so I guess that's what I'm going to have to find out tomorrow. If the bigger sensor is actually in the main sensor, that's probably going to be the one I'm going to buy, which sucks because I don't want to spend $1,100 on a phone. I mean, if I do buy it and it's not that great, then maybe I'll just return it. Maybe. I have no idea. At this point, I'm just returning phones because I can't afford these phones. They're so expensive. I don't have the money to afford them. I don't get free phones. I only have a limited budget, especially with what I do. So like in my head, I'm like, Jerome, maybe the better option is to not even get the 12 Pro and to just get the 12. Just deal with the main sensor and the wide angle, and then just have that compete against the Pixel 5 and see, because there's only $100 difference then, $700 versus $800. It would also save me $200 extra, but if that, I don't know. I have to see what the actual specs are. Because for me, I love the camera. I want a great camera phone. Do I use the telephoto as much? Not really. So that isn't like a top priority. Do I use the wide angle as much either? No, not really. But I do use the wide angle, I think, more than my telephoto. In the times I use my phone, I think I use the wide angle more than the telephoto. Can't remember how often I use that telephoto. I mean, I have the telephoto on my P40 Pro Plus, and like this has a 10 times optical, but I don't even use it. So let me see here. As far as other details, it says the pre-sale date of the iPhone 12 mini, November 6, 7, release November 13, 14. The pre-sale of the iPhone 12 scheduled for October 16, 17. Oh, wow. So that's real soon. Will be released October 23, October 24. That's so funny that this phone that is getting announced tomorrow is going to be out like in the next week or so. The pre-sale date of the 12 Pro scheduled for October 16, 17 will be released October 23, 24. The pre-sale date of the 12 Pro Max is scheduled for November 13, 14. So that's going to be later, the 12 Pro Max. And then released on November 2021. So there's still a wait for the 12 Pro Max, but I like the fact that these other phones are going to be coming out soon. Google could take a clue from Apple and release phones a lot sooner than announcing them a month before and then releasing them or making it available to, making it available for sale a month later. I see a super chat here from Andrew KPW. I haven't seen you in forever. Andrew KPW, how's it going? With a Canadian, $10 Canadian. Keep up with the great live streams. Hashtag replay crew. Andrew KPW. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the support. As always, appreciate it. Guys, yeah, Andrew's been around for quite a bit. Also a YouTube member, and I haven't seen you in a while. I was wondering where you were at, but Andrew, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support. As always, man, nice to see you. Welcome. Glad you've been catching the replays. So, thank you, man. Thank you for that support. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, let's, maybe I should have just read this article instead. Yeah, it's probably sharing the same stuff, but we'll just see if I missed anything here. So mini, right? mini, regular, and I think this is also the Pro size. Well, this is the Pro because these are probably renders, are they not? And then the Pro Max. This looks weird. Like that doesn't look right. All new models get Super Retina XDR displays, which feature increased hardness. We suspect it's Corning's latest Victus glass. Okay, blah blah blah. Apple will introduce Smart Data Mode, which toggles between 4G and 5G. Okay. The 12 mini and Vanilla 12. I like it how they call it Vanilla 12. It's the 12, the regular 12. We'll pack a dual setup with a regular wide and ultra wide. Okay, we talked about that. The Pro models get wide, ultra wide, and telephoto. The telephoto on the 12 Pro is said to be 52 millimeter with 4 times optical, while the Max bumps it up to 65 millimeter with 5 times optical. Okay, so the Max model is also reported to feature a 47% larger sensor. So the way this article makes it sound like, the way this article is written makes it sound like the Max, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is a ridiculously long name for a phone. I'm surprised they didn't add 5G at the end because every goddamn company is doing it. But the iPhone 12 Pro Max, at least from what I'm reading here, looks like the actual main sensor is going to have a much bigger sensor, which usually means you're going to get better picture quality. Will that really be the case? We won't know until we test it out. I might buy it just to test it out and see if it's really like that much of a difference. And if I don't like it, then I'll keep the 12 Pro and then just, yeah. God, these phones are too expensive. Like, I don't even know if God damn, $1,000 for a phone. I just don't want to spend another $1,000 on a phone. Like, I don't have the money to just, it's so goddamn expensive for these phones. Anyway, Apple's bringing back MagSafe charging. Except it'll be in wireless form, 15-watt speeds. All new iPhone models will support wireless top-ups via a proprietary charger, which attaches to the back of the phones via magnets. Oh, okay. Well, that's new. Pricing for the new gen of iPhone starts at $699. So keep this in mind. It says $699 here, but that's $699 with 64 gigs of internal storage. I mean, unless you can live with 64 gigs of internal storage, but that's, it's just, I feel like that's just not enough storage for most people. Or maybe it's just people in here. Maybe we're just tech nerds who need more than 64 gigs, but I really don't think 64 gigs is adequate space anymore in 2020. $799 for the regular 12, vanilla 12, whatever. Oh, so wait. It's still $799 for 64 for the regular iPhone 12. So that almost makes it not worth it then, because then how much is 128 gigs of storage? $899, or is it going to be $849? At that point, like, let's say it was $899 for 128 gigs of internal storage. I would rather just spend $999 for 128 gigs of storage for the iPhone 12 Pro. I mean, if you ask me, I wouldn't want to spend $1,000 anyway, but like, I don't have much of a choice here. Those two will get 128 and 256 gig upgrade options and will come blah, 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 and all these other colors. The 12 Pro will start at $1,000 and it will have 128. So will the Pro Max. $1,100, but still, again, 128 gigs of internal storage. The Mini, November 13th. So that's still quite a while from now. Still a month from now. But at least you can get the 12 and the 12 Pro a week after the announcement, it looks like. These are all US launch dates. And then HomePod Mini, I don't care about that. All right. That's what I got for iPhone 12. Let's take a second. Let's talk in chat. I see a super chat from Brian. Brian with $1 super chat. Brian, thank you so much for the support as always. Andrew KPW, thank you again for the $10 super chat. 10 Canadian, whatever it is. Thank you for the support as always. Brian, thank you for the support. Thank you for the continued support. Brian's always on his streak of super chats. 99.9% of This stream is sponsored by Brian. Almost always. Brian, thank you, man. Thank you so much. All right, let me get into chat here. Let me see. Where am I at? I'm just gonna like pick a couple things here. Manuel says, I think the Pixel camera will hold its own. I hope so. It really does look like the video on. It really looks like the video on the Pixel 5 has been upgraded. So I think that'll give the iPhone a good run for its money. I have no idea about night shots yet. I need anyone who has a Pixel 5 to send me those shots so I can take a look at it and then tell the audience here. So let me know. You guys know where to find me. Phone Jerome. All you Pixel 5 people who have them. No, I don't want to get you in trouble. I mean, unless you want to get in trouble, then you know where to find me. I'm assuming, I think the Pixel will hold its own against the iPhone 12. I just don't know if it's going to, I don't know if it's going to be better than the 12. We'll see. Krishna. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on, Krishna? 64 gigs non-expandable storage in 2020 is a joke. I agree. Total joke. Apple should stop doing that. I also agree. Roy J. I was looking at this comment because it says here, quote, Pixel 5 has a water protection rating of IPX8 under. Apparently it only has water resistance and not dust. Where did we see that? Didn't someone mention that? They just said IPX8 and didn't say IP68. Is there a reasoning for that? Is that for real? I'm not familiar with, I guess I didn't really read into that. Let me see here. Subscriber says, I want to see the iPhone destroy the Pixel in the camera department. Why though? Is it to light a fire under Google's ass? Because I can understand the reasoning for that. There's a sadistic part of me that wants that as well. That just says, all right, like Apple's bringing the heat, like Google, like where the hell are you? So if that's what you mean, unless you just want Apple to just do its thing. Okay, let me see here. Paul says, so question, is LiDAR comparable to the time of flight sensor? I don't know the science behind it. All I know from what I've heard is LiDAR is supposed to improve autofocus, faster autofocus. That's all I know. I don't know how comparable it is to time of flight, if it's better than time of flight. I don't know if chats answer that, but yeah, that's as far as I know to the extent of it. Javon says, now you have to buy a wall charger on Amazon. The delivery person has to drive. You have to unbox the charger, putting the cardboard and plastic in trash. More waste. Good point, Javon. Will says, Apple's screwing you if you want a phone that's manageable in one hand. That's also very true. I want to I like, one of the reasons I can't wait for the Pixel 5 is because I get to have a one-handed phone. I get to like continue my like one-handed phone experience, like my 4A. I don't think I'm going to get that with the 12 Pro Max. No, I won't get that with the 12 Pro Max. Nowhere even close. So Parth, what's going on, Parth? Main sensor, I guess, is the same as the S20 Fan Edition, which is 47% larger than that of the S10, which was in the 11 Pro 2. My question is, if that's the case, will that increased main sensor actually make much of a difference? That's the thing I'm wondering too. Is it gonna make that much of a difference? Oh, I'm scrolling up here. It's Tim, what's going on, Tim? Sorry I missed the stream yesterday. Got to set an alarm. No worries, Tim. It was a good stream. Did you watch the replay? Sorry guys, this is about my other channel, but it was a good stream yesterday. Tim, nice to see you, by the way. Thanks for saying hi regardless. Zane says, sub Jerome, what's up, Zane? Did the iPhone 11 have LiDAR? It didn't. Fazil says, can you please confirm what you do for a living other than YouTube stuff? You want me to confirm for you? I'm a photographer for a couple brands. I do videography and video editing for some clients as well. And I'm also a social media marketer. What's a social media marketer? I help people's YouTubes and Instagrams, and I try to make them better. And I have a few clients I do that for as well. I'm also, well, yeah, I've also started coaching people, coaching people when it comes to weight loss. That's something I've started doing. I've been doing that for a little bit, just not in the reach of where I'm doing it now. Anyway, I do a plethora of things. But yes, there you go, Fazil. Hopefully that helps. Krishna says it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting year for Pixels versus iPhones this time. Pixel 5 will be put against the regular 12 and the Pro, and it can be a close call. That's true. And at the $700 price point, it'll be competitive. It'll be competitive. We'll see. Who knows? Right, Paul? Hi, Paul. Yeah. Somebody put Team Verizon says, yeah, 3 new Pixels versus 3 new iPhones. That's true too. That's true too. JVidya, what's going on, JVidya? iPhones are the same year after year. Surreal. That's how a lot of people feel. I feel pretty similarly as well. But I'm not gonna like avoid the fact that the iPhone 11 has a badass camera, has a badass battery life, has great performance. But yeah, they're pretty similar year after year. I'm actually, it's kind of, I used to never care much about the notch or whatever, but after using my Pixel 4a and having just the hole punch, I would rather have that hole punch than a notch at this point. Because it just, yeah, you know what I mean? Andrew says iPhones rarely change. Yes, you're correct. JVidya says, yes, boring as F asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Zane says, isn't the iPhone mini coming out in November as well? Yeah, it says here, what is that? November 13th or 14th or whatever. I'm not going to go through that again, but yeah, sometime in November. iPhone 12, I think is probably the phone most people are going to buy, just like the Pixel 4a 5G. I think that's what most people are going to buy. Krishna says, what's surreal is not Apple making them, what's surreal is not Apple making the same design year after year, but the people who keep buying them year after year. I buy them year after year, Krishna. I've bought every single iPhone that's come out. Well, not every, like I don't buy every like other but like every main model I buy every year. Let me see here. Never understood the hype on iPhones. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could say that about many other phones as well. I guess it just depends. But the iPhone pretty much remains consistent year over year. So I can understand why people feel that way. Deepak says the 12 Pro Max will have a 5 times optical zoom starting from a wider ultra wide lens compared to the smaller 12 Pro. God, like I want to get the Pro Max just to test it out, but I don't want to carry such a behemoth of a phone. I can't see myself doing that. Tolga, how's it going? Any news on the fingerprint scanner, the power button? I don't think any of them are coming with it. If you ask me where that fingerprint scanner is going to be coming in, it might be the next iPhone SE, or like the what is that? The bigger model, the iPhone SE Plus, Pro. What do they call it? Plus? Right? They call it the Plus, right? They're bigger phones, whatever it is. That is probably where it's going to be. They're probably going to get rid of Touch ID on the front, and they're probably going to put the fingerprint reader on the power button for that. Maybe. Javon says, maybe I can afford an iPhone XR after the iPhone 12 drops. There you go. Just kidding. I'm not buying an iPhone. Looking forward to Android 11. Why you got to troll me, Javon? Christian says, Jerome, weird, quirky design is what Apple's going for past couple of years. Negative publicity is still publicity, and they want people to talk about it. I can see that. Oh my God. I didn't realize how long chat is in here. Jesus. Okay, guys, I need to like scroll down here. Parth says by 5 times optical zoom, they mean 2.5 times compared to the main camera. In the 11 series too, they advertise 4 times zoom by comparing the zoom between ultra wide and telephoto. Thank you for pointing that out. So it's not a true 5 times optical. Is that what you're saying? It's not true 5 times optical. My voice just cracked there. 5 times optical. Hmm. Lou, what's going on, Lou? Lewis, put it on the credit card. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did for the stupid Pixel 5. And I don't have money for these. I don't have money for all these stupid phones. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that for now and then figure out just how to pay for it. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. Lou, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. J Video, the notch continues forever. My God, I know. I want them to get rid of the notch. I want them to get rid of it. What's the price difference between the iPhone 11 64 gigs and 128? Isn't it $100? I think it's still a big price difference in between. I think. I know for the SE it's only $50, but it might be $100 still for the iPhone 11. I could be wrong. Just check the website. You can just, unless you're talking about the 12. If you're talking about the 12, I have no idea. I don't think they've said anything. Joker Tech, what's going on, Joker Tech? Welcome, Jerome. If you must get an iPhone to review, quote unquote review, get the one the masses will get. Take a look around. How many pros do you see? Apple sucks a pickle for a phone of without. I know, and so like as I'm thinking about it right now. Maybe I'm just better off getting an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12, an iPhone. But that's the thing. If I get an iPhone 12 with 128 gigs of internal storage, how much is that going to cost? Is that going to be $850 or $900? If it's going to be $900, I might as well buy the iPhone 12 Pro. Maybe I don't buy any iPhones this year. Maybe I'll just buy all the Pixels instead. I don't know. I don't know. Deepak says 64 gigs is an offense on the consumers. Even cheapo Xiaomi and Realme phones offer 128 gigs. I completely agree. And I have another super chat. William with a $10 super chat. William, Maya, God, thank you. Guys, thank you for the super chats today. William, thank you for showing some love. In return, I am showing you some love back. William Maya with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping offset costs. Thank you for helping me do what I do on a weekday basis, on a regular weekday basis. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by, spending some time with me, talking tech. I appreciate that you guys see the worth in it and you guys are helping with that. So William, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for dropping by and being a regular and being part of this community. Thank you. Okay. Let me scroll down here. What am I? There's so much stuff, guys. Okay, Bean Juice says, I'm surprised they haven't said anything about the Mini's battery size. I don't think it's to be surprised. It's probably because it's small and they don't want to like upset people right now. It doesn't look very confidence inspiring. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's probably why. I think this was people's fear for the Mini was that it was going to be similar in battery to the iPhone SE. And that's probably what it's going to be. Deepak says, Jerome, did you sell the P40 Pro Plus? Obviously I haven't. You just saw me wave it in front of the screen there. Joker Tech says, Pixel is DOA. No one will know if it's around. iPhone ads will dominate. I mean, you're not wrong. I hear you there. Apple's new trade-in deal. Sell your firstborn for $400 off. What's Apple going to do with someone's first? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. Fear the Roof 42. Hey there, Pixel Jerome. Hey there, Fear the Roof 42. Please don't strike me down. But do we know what date the iPhone 11 will be marked down on? Why would I strike you down? Do you still think I'm doing something to you, Fear the Roof 40? Like you should know better than that. No, I have no idea. Strike you down because you're switching to Apple. Is that what you're saying? Turning to the dark side. Sorry, can't do a Pixel. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you in the slightest. If they're going to drop the price, they might drop it as soon as tomorrow. So wait for a deal. I mean, with the 12s coming out, they're going to have to drop the 11 some way, somehow, somewhere. especially if these phones are going to be priced similarly. So, yeah, tomorrow, I'm assuming. But Fear the Roof 42, welcome, welcome. Again, I don't blame you that you're not able to do a Pixel 5. Like, I get it. I totally get it. Like, I mean, I still want a Pixel 5 and but that's just because I like the OS, but I can understand why you would feel that way. Sandip Bors with a $2 super. Sandip, thank you for the regular super chats lately, man. I appreciate it. Sandip says $2 for not buying the next iPhone. So if I buy the next iPhone, do I have to give you the $2 back? I can only give you the $2 and 30% off of that because YouTube takes their 30%. YouTube's not giving you that 30% back. Sandip, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats, guys. I do, like always, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Made me laugh. Where am I at here? Oh, Fear the Rude. Did you end up getting my I did. I totally forgot. I get so many messages. Yes, I even did look at it. I saw what you were talking about with like the issue on the, as far as bokeh, right? Blurring on the portrait mode. The thing is, I wonder how other phones would fare. I feel like other phones would fare similarly though. And like, that is also kind of a hard shot to get a portrait shot on, especially with well, I don't know. I would have to maybe do a test on it, but yes, I did get that. I forgot. Like I forgot. And that was a while ago too. I know a lot of you guys DM me a lot. And like, I try to get to everybody. It's just, sometimes I just get real inundated and then I'm like, okay, I've lost my place. Like I forget where I'm at responding to everyone. But yes, I did get it. Joker Tech says for Jerome, iPhone 12 phone of the year again. I don't want to say that that's going to happen, but I don't know. I mean, maybe the phone of the year for me is going to be this Pixel 4a or the 4a 5G. For anyone that doesn't know, the phone of the year for me in 2019 was the iPhone 11 Pro. That phone exceeded my expectations in battery, in camera. My phone's going off because I need to put it on quiet. So I'm going to do that right now, or do not disturb. That was my 4A, by the way, because that's my daily. But yeah, for 2020, the iPhone 12 probably will be a great, well, I don't know if it's going to be a great deal. That 128 gig version of the iPhone 12 is going to be, that's going to be an expensive phone still. We'll see. Who knows? John Sprague. I like the avatar here. Yes, it is time of flight. LiDAR's time of flight. Is that what you're saying? They're two separate things, are they not? Am I missing something here? Can you guys confirm? Isn't time of flight and LiDAR two different things, or are they exactly the same? I don't know. I'm not sure. Falling Wickets. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome to the stream, by the way. One of the reasons I'm thinking of Apple, big screen. Google got stingy with the screen size. So like I see this going both ways. So I'm a smaller form factor person. I like the small 6-inch screen. Yeah, the 4A 5G is a bigger display, but it's not that big, 6.2. But yeah, there are people who want a bigger display. And what is that? iPhone 12 Pro Max, 6.7, right? That's what it says here. Huge. But yeah, everyone has a different priority for that. Falling Wickets, welcome to the stream. Mark Lavoie himself said that while bigger sensors were great, they also fall short in other departments, and that's why Google always sticks to their 12.3 megapixel sensors. So I can also see it going both ways, where like they just have not figured out how to take advantage of the bigger sensors yet. I mean, and that's why they're sticking with that 12 megapixel formula. I think they can figure it out. I just don't know if they're putting the time and effort into it, which is why it is a bit frustrating for me to see them release the same shit year over year. I'm waiting for a bigger upgrade, or at least to have a camera phone that's going to outperform the current iPhone 11 and now the upcoming iPhone 12. 12 megapixel or not. But at least from what I've seen in camera samples, in video especially, for the Pixel 5, that looks very promising. It looks very promising. I've seen some samples already of the Pixel 5, but we're not going to get into that right now. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you what I feel about it. Because like, I can't show it to you. Because not that I have one. It just, people send me shit sometimes. Krishna says LiDAR versus time of flight. They do almost same stuff with infrared, but their projection method is different. Each have their own good and bads, but LiDARs are comparatively expensive, hence the price tag. I didn't know that. Why do you think Apple is going with LiDAR and not time of flight? You think there's a reasoning for that? I'm curious how that works. Baron of Gray Matter says, opinion on using moment lenses with the Pixel phones. Expands options to fisheye, 18 millimeter wide, 52 millimeter telephoto, and 1.3 anamorphic for video. Baron of Gray Matter, I actually have every single one of those lenses. I have a video that I did a long time ago on a Pixel phone. Wait, no. Did I do it on a Pixel phone or did I do it on a, hold on. But I have them. I have the newer ones now. Where is my goddamn video for this? It's so funny. It doesn't even show up when I type in my own goddamn name on YouTube because they don't show me on this stupid algorithm. Oh no, here we go. I take it back. When it comes to, have you guys ever seen this? Hold on. It's for the Pixel 2 though, but I liked it. I just don't like carrying extra lenses. That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't like carrying extra lenses on my with me on my phone. When it comes to phone cases, Moment's photo case really sets itself apart with the added bonus of being able to attach its very own interchangeable lenses in the back. I've been using Moment's wide and macro lenses over the last week or so to get a feel of how much of a difference it really makes over using the stock camera. But if we go to like, so the wide lens, the stock, does make a difference. That wide, and that difference is immediately noticed the moment you slap that wide lens on. I like especially when you need that extra room. And before you ask, yes, the pictures were taken from the same spot in the same angle. This is one of my favorite back to get a wider shot or anything like that. Just lens on, lens off. Here, let me show you what it looks like in real time with video. I miss making production videos. Higher production videos, I mean. Yeah, I like that you can do it in real time too. Take the lens on and off and show people like the difference. Anyway, I do have macro on here too. But to attach the lens, just line it up and twist. To remove. Wow, I used to make better videos. Anyway, I do like the moment lenses. I do have the other ones as well, like the anamorphic and all that other stuff, but I don't like carrying them around. And then you got to buy a case for every phone that like you decide to switch it up on. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It depends if you want to like carry all that extra shit on you, Does that make sense? I can't tell you much though on the other lenses because I haven't tried. Like Moment actually gave them to me for free, but I haven't even had a chance to try them out. It's been a while. All right. Where am I at here? Shit, we're an hour and 10 into this. I have other work to do today. we have a couple other stories to. Oh my god, we have so many other stories. Okay, I got to get to these other stories. Let me just say hi to other people I haven't said hi to. Javon says, Jerome, I'm praying small phones make a comeback after the iPhone 12 mini is released. Me too. I mean, the Pixel 5 is a good start. I know that's not the smallest of phones, but I like the size of that phone. Rome, just curious, what's been your favorite phone of all time? I always talk about the Moto X Pure, the first gen, was one of my favorites because it was also customizable, but also the Nexus 6P. Those two were like my favorite. If you're talking about today, like even though the Pixel 4a isn't the best phone that has the best everything on it, it's the best bang for the buck. It is my current favorite phone for 2020. That might change in the near future with the new iPhones coming out, with the new Pixels coming out. But that's where I'm at right now, where when it comes to phones. Okay, let me see here. I see you guys talking about time of flight and LiDAR being different. Thank you for sharing that. Apple went for LiDAR for augmented reality. I gotcha. Joko Bogdanovich, welcome. Joko, hello. I just hope the Pixel 5 speaker isn't horrible. I hope so. I hope so too. Like it worries me a little bit. Actually, somebody DM'd me on Twitter and said, "Oh, that's why they asked me about screen protectors and cases." Because they had mentioned, do you think adding a screen protector would affect the speaker on the Pixel 5? And I was like, oh, I never thought about that. I wonder if it would. I wonder if it would make a difference. Anyway, Joko, hello. Amin is in here as well. Hey, Jerome, what's going on, Amin? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Neil Sargent, congratulations. I'm losing weight, buddy. Looking great now. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Krishna says, LiDAR spreads the IR into multiple focus points like dot projection matrix. It can help in noise reduction, also better 3D pointing. It's smart of Apple to use this for AR. Thank you for sharing that, Krishna. I really wasn't sure about the differences in a lot of that. So that helps me. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's move on because we are way past where we need to be. So I have a couple articles, and I'm not even gonna. This article from The Verge talks about why 5G alone won't be enough to justify buying an iPhone this year, which is something I've been saying. 5G is not ready. It's not mature enough. I just had this article from The Verge that pretty much said the same goddamn thing. They said, if you want to buy an iPhone 12, don't buy it for 5G. I'm just going to get to the very end here. It says, to bring it back to the new iPhones, my fear is that Apple is going to become part of that 5G hype industrial complex. I agree. This 5G stuff is ridiculous. We need to stop talking about 5G like it is the best thing, because it's not. We all know this. I've said it many times. This article reiterates the same thing. It's disingenuous to promise immediate benefits from 5G, at least in the US, and I hope Apple doesn't succumb to the temptation to do so. Do you know why they're gonna? The goddamn event is called High Speed. High Speed, 5G, marketing. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to be talking about. They're going to talk about how 5G is going to be plastered tomorrow in the event. I wish I could do that live because then we could just sit there and laugh about it. But the new iPhones ought to have other big reasons to update: a new design, better cameras, intriguing AR features, or other things I haven't thought of. Any of those things could be a great reason to buy a new iPhone this year. Just getting 5G is not one of them. Again, to get a phone just for 5G should not be your priority. That's it for there. I'm going to do this real quick because I put this in my title for the stream today, but well, this is a much bigger comparison, but it was because I was planning on getting a iPhone 12 Pro, but this was an article, or at least a comparison, of the upcoming iPhone 12 Pro versus the Pixel 5. Just wanted to go over some of the specs. So first of all, this is $1,000 phone. This is going to be competing versus a $700 phone. So let's get this out of the way. The Pixel 5 will be $300 cheaper than the iPhone 12 Pro. In a lot of ways, it might not even be a proper comparison because it's such a huge price difference between the two. Aesthetically, though, even though this has a very nice looking full screen display, this notch, I would rather have this hole punch instead of this notch here, my opinion. So in terms of display, I would rather take this. 6.1 inch versus 6 inch. Resolution has a higher PPI. This is a 1080 on the Pixel 5. Again, a little more screen to body ratio on the 12 Pro, but I would rather have the hole punch than the notch. The Pixel 5 has a 90 hertz refresh rate, Gorilla Glass 6. The 12 Pro just says scratch resistant glass, whatever. Although who knows how good this is going to be. I've complained about my Pixel 4 that I have, that the oleophobic coating got messed up on it, but yeah, I don't know if the Pixel 5 is going to like, the thing that worries me about the Pixel 5 is how good is quality control on the Pixel phones. I think a lot of us know that Pixel phones don't have the greatest quality control. Yes, your Pixel that you've had for 17 years might be flawless. That's usually what I hear from people who don't have issues, right? Like, no, it's been fine. I've never experienced lag. I've never had an app crash or whatever you want to tell yourselves. I get it. Some phones have been great. I can say that actually with confidence on my 4A. My 4A hasn't had really any issues, except, no, I take that back. The phone still, when I have it in my pocket, when I go for walks, will still hit the button dialer when I'm using wired headphones, or will pause or mess up on Bluetooth when it's in my pocket. It thinks I'm tapping it or doing some stupid shit. That's the only annoying thing I've noted. Well, also it hiccups because it'll lag here and there because it's not the greatest chipset, but that's not a quality control thing. Those are more software issues. Well, and then performance issues. Anyway, I'm like going astray here. Let's just talk about the rest of these specs. So 8 gigs DDR4 versus 6 gigs on the 12 Pro. But again, this is using an A14 Bionic, which will be the fastest, best chipset that will outperform most likely any Android phone, especially a Snapdragon 765G, right? So yes, it might have less RAM, but the iPhone 12 will still outperform the Pixel 5, probably hands down. iOS versus Android. I think you all know how I feel here. I am an Android person. I'm a stock Android person. As far as the UI and the actual software experience, my nod goes to the Pixel 5. The display, the aesthetics goes to the Pixel 5. Performance, though, iPhone 12, or at least iPhone 12 Pro here. Battery-wise, I'm actually curious to see how good the battery is going to be on the Pixel 5. I've seen or heard good things, and I think the Pixel 5 will be very comparable to the 12 Pro, if not better. If not better. They both do USB PD, power delivery. They both have wireless charging. The Pixel 5 has reverse wireless charging. Am I ever going to use that? Probably not, but it has that. That's an extra feature. Camera department. Yes, again, remember, this has a $300 price point, or $300 price difference. There's a $300 price difference on the iPhone 12 Pro versus the Pixel 5. So this is not the most comparable of comparisons between these two phones. But the Pixel 5 is the best phone you can get from Google. Well, the 12 Pro isn't even the best phone you can get from Apple, now that they've decided to put a better sensor on the 12 Pro Max, because I guess it's also a bigger phone, so they can accommodate a larger sensor or whatever. How much better it's going to be, I guess we'll see. But the 12 Pro will have an additional camera, telephoto. It'll also have, it's funny here how they call this a time of flight 3D depth sensing, and they don't call it the LiDAR. Anyway, they're both capable of 4K at 60 frames per second. This is saying optical image stabilization, electronic image stabilization. It's not showing it here for the 12 Pro, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have that as well. They just can't confirm it yet. And then IP68 dust and water resistance. The fingerprint reader on the Pixel 5 versus Face ID. Why does this say in-screen fingerprint? Why does that say it? Like, they don't know that for sure, right? Is this still a possibility? Anyway, what I was going to say, regardless if it has that or not, I don't mind Face ID on the iPhone. I think it works really, really well, but I would still prefer a fingerprint reader. But that's me. It's different for everyone. Like, I know not everyone cares for a fingerprint reader. They just rather have face unlock at this point, but I still like the rear fingerprint reader. I still like using swipe down. Swipe down. It's so weird doing that with my finger, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna get into chat in a second. We're just an hour and 20 minutes into here. So the one question I was gonna ask everyone in here is, are you buying a Pixel 5? People who are Pixel fans, are you buying a Pixel 5 or are you gonna wait for the Pixel 6? Simple question. Are you planning on buying a Pixel 5 or a Pixel 4a 5G or a Pixel 4a this year? Or are you going to wait for the next Pixel? Are you going to wait for the possibility of a completely updated, upgraded chipset that's made in-house Pixel phone? We don't know if that's going to be a thing, but I just thought I'd ask. I'm looking at chat here. Vlad says, why you didn't compare with the simple iPhone 12? Yeah, I know. Vlad, welcome. Myakov, am I saying that right? Vladislav? I'm probably butchering that. I didn't compare it because I'm actually planning on buying the 12 Pro. Yes, if you probably came in here late, but the 12 is going to be the more comparable phone to the Pixel 5, definitely for sure. That's why I said it's really not a fair comparison. But if you want to go through that right now, the 12 is still going to have the better performing chipset. The Pixel 5 will, at least for me, will aesthetically look better. I still think the 12 is going to be what, $100 more, $150 more, depending on storage size. But 12 in performance, 12 will probably still have the better camera. It might be close, but we'll see. We'll see when I can do an actual comparison. What else are we talking about here? Speakers? Wow, God, I forgot about that. That under display speaker on the Pixel 5 is the scary part. Is I don't know how good or bad that speaker is going to be there. Battery might be comparable. The Pixel 5 might actually be the better battery there. Support goes to Apple. Longevity probably goes to Apple, especially with a 765G chipset versus the A14 Bionic. UI, I mean, that's subjective, but I'm a fan of stock Android. I've said that before. I think that's it. I wonder how good the ultra wide camera is going to be on the Pixel 5. It's also going to have a smaller field of view. So you're going to get a wider shot with the iPhone 12. We'll see. Anyway, Vlad, welcome. Sorry, I just saw that pop out and I'm like, yeah, I talked about it. Jason Lim, yo, Jerome. Apple selling IP with 5G, but Google can't sell the Pixel 5 in Singapore and India. So frustrating. Google Store Taiwan canceled my Pixel 5 order and I have to order from Amazon UK. That sucks, man. I mean, do you have to pay extra too for all the whatever, however that works? I don't know how that works in Singapore. But yeah, I can understand your frustration. Definitely. All right. I need to kind of like go back into this. So like I was talking about the Pixel 5. If you were going to buy the Pixel 5 or a variation of this year's Pixel, or are you going to wait for the Pixel 6? Just something that Android Central put out, and it made me think about that. And I was like, yeah, let me just ask the chat in here. Everything we've seen of the Pixel 5 so far looks quite promising. Google's latest smartphone addresses the battery complaints of last year's model, adds an ultra-wide camera to the mix, ditches a glass back in favor of an aluminum one, and does all of this with a super competitive price. No, it doesn't. $700 is not a super competitive price for the Pixel 5. Let's get that out of the way. That's not a super competitive price. Is it super competitive in this like expensive ass like market of phones right now? Yes. But the Pixel 5 is not worth $700. Just There's certainly a lot going for the Pixel 5, but for owners of a 3 or 4, is there any real reason to upgrade? It should be a quality handset, but given how similar it is in so many ways, it may be worth holding off one more year for the Pixel 6. It's so funny that this article is written like ultra competitive price, but it's still really similar, like the 3 and the 4. So I guess people have like left comments. This month I'll be finishing paying it off. I think the 4. However, the 5 is meh. They don't use the latest Qualcomm. The camera is the same as the 3. I see they brought back the fingerprint scanner. I have face unlock on a tablet and hate it. I'll probably hang on to my 3XL. I'll probably go for a 5G. I'm waiting it out. And that's all we got here. So just thought I would like chime in and say that in there. Tolga says, I wonder your opinion for the proper price on the Pixel 5. Are you new, Tolga? Because I've talked about this many times. I think a much fair price, a much more comparable price for the Pixel 5 would be not $700 US, but $600 US. I had a long rant on this. You can find it in one of my clips where the presumption here is they added an extra $100 because Verizon wanted to put their millimeter wave 5G bullshit technology on their phone. That's why you can get the phone for $100 cheaper in other places. In Canada, you can get it cheaper because they don't have that millimeter wave bullshit, which is what I was just talking about earlier about 5G. 5G is not ready. We're paying up the ass for 5G that we're not even using, that we're not taking advantage of. People who live in other countries might be able to take advantage of 5G, but not millimeter wave either. It's just an extra expense that I don't think we needed. So, newbie here. I gotcha. Well, welcome, Tolga. Welcome. No, Vlad, no, it's not an annoying question. Totally valid to ask, like, hey, these two phones don't even really compare. I know. And like, I just thought I would bring that up because I have an iPhone 11 Pro and I will probably be upgrading to the iPhone 12 Pro. Like I have a Pixel 4 and I'll be upgrading to the Pixel 5. And those are usually the two top phones. So yeah. Team Verizon says, I'm pretty good with the 4A at the moment. I need my 3.5 millimeter. So today too, I went for my walk and I was using my wired headset. I like using my wired headset if I go for a walk because I don't really need, AirPods are really convenient, but having a wired headset's not bad. But I also noticed today when I was using that wired headset, it kept trying to make emergency phone calls again, which was goddamn annoying, super annoying. Have you noticed that, Team Verizon? Or have you not used the headset while walking around yet and putting it in your pocket? This is the second time it's happened now. And it's quite annoying. Like I'm going to have to turn that shit off so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, let me scroll up here and let me see where I'm just looking at chat. I'm going to pick a few and then we're going to kind of like call it. I wonder if Google will come out with their own SoC to compete with Snapdragon as well as go up against Apple's. I hope so. I mean, they're talking about it and they're saying it's probably going to come out for the Pixel 6. So we'll wait and see. I hope they do. I hope that they create their own chipset so we can get this shit out of the way and see if Google can really make a proper chipset for their phones. Hopefully. Anthony Scalisi. Am I saying that right? Scalisi. Is that mind? I don't mind paying $700 to $1,000 a year on something you use for a few hours every day of your life. Phone, camera, computer, all in one. I think it's worth it every year for people who can afford it. Yeah, and like that's a fair assessment. That's also a subjective assessment. That's also an assessment that you can say at $400, you can do that too, right? Like my Pixel 4a at $350. Pick the wrong phone. That's how close and similar they are. But the Pixel 4a at $350 can probably do a lot of the same things that most people can do at $1,000 price point, right? So that's subjective, but I get it. I totally get it. And like, who am I to talk? I bought this phone this year for $1,300 and it's still sitting here and I never use it. So it's because I have a lot of goddamn phones and I can't keep buying phones because I'm just going broke doing it all the time. Zane says, I pre-ordered a green Pixel 5 because I need a new phone, or I need a phone right now because my phone is busted. But if it wasn't, I'd wait for the Pixel 6. There you go. You still got to wait. You and I got to wait for two and a half weeks still. Oh God. Jay Video says, I'll buy the Pixel 5 depending on the reviews and availability on European Amazons. There you go. There you go. You're gonna wait for my review? I don't know. I was gonna say, do you trust my reviews? Anthony says, I have a Pixel 3 buying a 5, had a 1, 2, and 3. I've had all of those too, only skipped the 4 because I hated the notch. Yeah, that gigantic bezel. Yes. If the 6 is a big step up, I'll go from the 5 to the 6. Well, are you new here, Anthony? Because I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but I do buy every single Pixel that comes out. Krishna says, yes, I will get the 5, but we'll wait for the deals. That's what you meant, right? Or you'll get the 5 with the deals. I agree with you on the price thing, but $599 minus a $300 trade-in. Yeah, no, that's definitely a great price for sure. Tolga says the Pixel 5 looks great. Nothing to wait for on the 6. There you go. Jennifer, waiting for November, Black Friday for A5G. I wonder how cheap it'll get in November or for Black Friday. I wonder. There you go. Krishna says, I've had all the phones, Nexus 4 through the Pixel 4 XL. Haven't had any issues except the 5X. I had the 5X's boot loop issue and got it RMA'd. That's great. I haven't been so lucky. You never had the blue tint issue on your 2? I had my screen go defective on my 3. I had the oleophobic on my 4. I had the boot loop on my Nexus 5. I think those are the ones I've had issues with. Everything else has been okay, but that's still a lot of issues. Christian says, Jerome, the P40 Pro has an under display earpiece. Do you have a screen protector on it? No, I took it off. It came with it, but I took it off. Does it make any difference? Technically, it shouldn't matter much, but I would like to know your view. I don't know how often I've actually used the earpiece on this phone, but I know when I play media on my P40 Pro, I don't think audio comes out of that speaker. I don't have enough experience, I don't think, to tell you. Let me look into that. Let me get back. I was about to do it now, but like I have a lot of shit to do today still for work. But I'll get back to you on that. Thank you, Krishna, for pointing that out. AJ Lopez, what's going on? Winky face. Did you say something before? Oh, you did. Note 10 Plus is a bloody good phone. Not worth moving on unless a good discount comes along. Don't forget, selling the Samsung Note 10 Plus, you'll still get a good value. That's true. Samsung actually has a lot of great deals. Brian, who is usually in here in chat, but he's a busy guy too. He's trying to get back into work. Everything's like kind of coming back in New York. I think he has, does he have a Note 10 Plus or does he have an S10 Plus? Anyway, yeah, I hear you, man. I'm just, I don't know if you're new here, AJ. I'm just not the biggest fan of Samsung's UI, but that's me. And I get it. People like different things. So I hear you, man. Especially if it's working for you, like, why change it? Sergio, what's going on, Sergio? When the price is right, pick up Pixel 5. I hope there's a camera difference between the Pixel 3. I think there's going to be a bit of a difference. I don't know if it's going to be a ton, but at least from what I've seen, I think the video is going to be, still going to, at least from what I've seen, the video looks really good. Yeah. I'm thinking. Sergio, what's going on? Welcome. Lethal Emperor. Hello. Is the Pixel 5 really an upgrade from the Pixel 4? I had this question. I have a video about this. I actually, it was about the Pixel 4 XL. Let me answer it this way. It's an upgrade in the battery. It's not an upgrade in the processor or chipset. It's an upgrade if you if you think 5G is useful, if it might be useful for you today. Otherwise, that's not a thing right now. The Pixel 5 is an upgrade when it comes to aesthetics because the goddamn look at me figuring out which one's my Pixel 5 and which one's my Pixel 4. Let me try to pull up a white screen here. There we go. Like this forehead here is awful looking compared to the 4A. Oh, damn it. I need to pull up a white screen and I don't know if I'm going to be, there we go. Like, look at the difference. Oh shit. I can't show you where I'm at. That's showing you my home. Damn it. That's not what I want to do. You guys should not see where I live at. I live in Chicago, but like you shouldn't be seeing that exact address. Where am I at here? God damn it. Okay. That's not showing any. Like, look at the difference in aesthetics here. Look at how much fuller the screen is with this goddamn stupid looking forehead. So in those terms, like, yeah, I can get that in display. We won't call this an upgrade, but you're going to get an extra year now for an Android update because obviously it's a year later of a phone. So there's that as well. But that might be subjective because like you don't get well, no, you still get wireless charging, IP68 dust and water resistance. It's really just the chipset. You get the ultra wide camera, you get a fingerprint reader versus solely or face unlock. But some people like face unlock. I prefer a fingerprint reader, but that's me. That might be about it. There are probably some things I'm missing. They're both going to have a 90 hertz refresh rate. Yeah. But battery though is definitely an upgrade. I think out of everything else, battery is an upgrade. Okay. Why? You asked me what I did for a living, and now you're asking me, like, bro, like, don't. Are you? I am not married, but like, that's such a weird question to ask. Kirk Bryan, what's going on, Kirk? I don't think I've seen you in here before. I'm in the market for a new phone, but the Pixel 5 launch was underwhelming in my opinion. Me too. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Pixel 5. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to it. I just don't agree with the pricing on it. That's all. So what are you looking for then? What might you get instead? Welcome, Kirk. Nice to see you, man. Cody Santos 30 says the Pixel 5 comes with IPX8. Yeah, is it different than IP68? I believe so, and I don't think it's better. I don't know exactly what they mean by that. Hopefully other people can maybe chime in. Maybe I need to look into that and see really what's going on. Krishna says, we're at your door, Jerome. Open. I got these really decent people from Verizon and Google, right? Nicholas Barn, hello, Nicholas Barn. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Big, bromance. Suthan, Pandarakutty. Am I saying that right? Suthan, welcome. I think the iPhone 12 mini is far better and more competitive than the Pixel 5. I think the Pixel 5 is not well priced based on their specs. I agree with that. It should have been priced at $599. You and I, we see eye to eye. That price is the proper price, I believe, for the Pixel 5. Definitely the iPhone 12 mini is better than the Pixel 5. The thing is, I don't know if it is in the battery. It will be in the processor. It probably will be better in the camera. I hate to say it, but it probably will be. But I think the iPhone 12 mini's issue will be its battery. But that might be the only issue. But the battery is a big thing for me. I also like Android's UI. So, but that's subjective. That's not really like a thing to compare, you know? So, Musk Musk, what up? What up, Musk? Nice to see you. Musk is from my other channel. Musk is a huge supporter on my other channel, Musk. Nice to see you, man. What's up? Not much. Just you know, chilling. Yeah, we had a long chat about the iPhone today. Can't wait for it tomorrow for the event. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one I should be getting. Like, I don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone. Oh, I really don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone. So I don't know if I should just get the 12. I don't want the 12 mini because that's too. I'm worried about the battery. But the 12, I don't want 64 gigs of internal storage either. I mean, I might just get the 12 Pro. $1,000 though. It's so much money. Which one are you getting, Musk? Which one are you getting? Vlad says, can I call you Vlad? I don't know if you want me to say Vladislav. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. You're so lucky to live in Chicago, in part of the Google phones. To buy a Pixel 5 in Russia, I have to spend. Yeah. So it's unfortunate, Vladislav, because there are a lot of people who are in this stream who are regulars, who are international, and that's Google's. That's something that I'll never understand. I'll never understand why Google is only selling it to certain countries and they're not selling it worldwide, especially a company that wants to like market their phones and do all this shit. And like, why are they only selling it to 7 countries, 8 countries? It never makes sense to me. You want people to like enjoy your phone, enjoy like what you have, like, you know, I don't know why they don't do it. I don't know. Yeah, I hear you. I feel bad that like you guys have to pay like such a markup just to get the phone on there or to get the phone to your country. So Dougie, am I saying that right? Dougie? Hey man, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Pixel 5 for sure. There's no better smartphone for 360 euro. How much is 360 euro in the States? Deepak Murthy, I'm waiting for you. So like here's the thing is I don't know. For me, it's hard for me to say like there's no better smartphone because like Pixel phones are my favorite. So whatever price they put it at, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Do I think it's gonna be worth it at that price? Well, I've said that many times. For $700 in the US, it isn't for the Pixel 5, but I'm still going to buy that because it's my favorite Android phone. I would buy that over pretty much anything else. Big House says 425 US. Where are you getting a Pixel 5 for that cheap? Oh, are you selling Bose headphones? Is that what you're doing, Dougie? Am I saying your name right? You gotta let me know if that's pronounced right. Yeah, because 425 US is obviously a deal, a steal and a half. Anthony Scalisi says IPX8 protection against solids not tested, and protection against immersion in water deeper than a meter in depth. IP68 is waterproof in up to 60 minutes in up to 2 meters of water. So I didn't know they were skimping on the dust and water protection. I had no idea. I mean, I did see people mention that. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize that they were skimping on that. So it's not like the same protection as the Pixel 4. Thank you for pointing that out. Everyone who's pointed that out about that. Yeah. So oh, Musk is saying I want to go Pro, but I'm not sure about the 6.7. Yeah, so we were talking about that today. So the Pro Max though is apparently the camera is going to have a bigger sensor on it, which might give it better image quality. Supposed to have better telephoto, a better telephoto lens as well. So I wish they didn't do that. I wish it was the same camera hardware on both phones, but when you have a 6.7-inch phone, I think you get a little more space to play around and have a bigger sensor in there. So yeah, Musk says I usually pre-order both sizes and just return the one I don't want. I do the same thing, but I talked about this. The Pro Max is coming like a month later. So yeah, I think the Pro is coming on the 23rd or 24th of October, but the Pro Max is coming a month after that. So yeah. Jamie Comey. Let me know if I'm saying that right. Hi, brother. Pixel 5 in Australia is $1,000, but it's a good phone. That's the thing. And I say this many times, like no matter what they price the Pixel 5 at, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Like it's my preferred phone. I'm a biased stock Android fanboy, but I also buy every iPhone. Those are the two phones I buy more than anything else. iPhones and Pixels. I don't know how much $1,000 Australian is, but I'm assuming it's quite a bit of money. If they sold the Pixel 5 in the States for 1,000 US, I don't know if I would buy that, to be honest with you. Actually, I'm not sure. Not sure. Huh. Um, okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Guys, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the super chats today. I was gonna like promote the YouTube membership, but we're not gonna get into that today because I have work to do and I'm quite tired and I'm still feeling a little under the weather. But thank you guys for stopping by. For those that don't know, actually do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, show some support. Do appreciate it. For people that aren't subscribed, I do stream weekdays at 2 p.m. Central, Mondays through Fridays. You can hit that bell notification to let you know when I start streaming. It's usually around 2 p.m. Central, but just in case you don't know. Otherwise, come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about the iPhone again because they're going to have the event. We're going to discuss what they're showing, see how it compares, and then go from there. So I think that's all I got for you guys today. So come back tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. Have a good one, guys. Bye.